I'm at the Lakeville Public Library. First agenda item is the North Bedford Crossing LLC hearing, and I am going to turn that over as Mr. Youngquist is chairing that one. I was not at the meeting when that started, so take it away, Jeff.
Would you have the next? We don't have to read it again. Give the continuance, right?
Right.
Okay. We have some correspondence with it. Do you want me to read all this into the record?
I wouldn't bother to actually
yeah, that's what.
present.
Yeah, but you have a letter from the law office of Michael Shaughnessy, then the town administrator gave comments, Mass Housing, and the fire department so far. But other than that, we have a letter here from Mr. Shaughnessy. Given that the Zoning Board of Appeals peer review engineer has not completed its review of the project for tonight's hearing, we respectfully request a continuance to the next ZBA hearing. So that's where we stand.
You may want a motion.
Yeah, anybody want to give me a motion?
I'll make a motion to continue to the next meeting in March.
February.
February.
I'll
The
second.
date,
The exact date.
16th.
Yes.
I'm seconding that motion.
Is somebody got a second?
Second.
Jerry seconded it.
Oh, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Jeff, you're not voting.
And I've recused myself.
What do we have, a fourth? Aye. Okay. It's unanimous.
Okay, the next agenda item is the Residences at LeBaron Hills LLC, which is a continued hearing as well. Kind of the same scenario, and for the folks in the audience, maybe I'll kind of explain what's going on, because people are probably wondering why we're just continuing hearings. There is a peer review process that goes on for both of these, which is basically an engineering firm the town hires to act on our behalf to review the projects. We need their comments, and they do some back and forth with the petitioners so that we can make sure all the engineering and any issues that the town may have are dealt with and are adequately adhered to based on what this board is looking for. Unfortunately, like everything else in 2023, things just take a long time to get done. So both of these peer review firms are still in the process. I don't even think, as Mr. Youngquist said, for the first hearing, they haven't even finished their initial set of comments to the petitioner. For LeBaron, same thing. They actually literally just finished them and are going to present them to, there's a bunch of questions and follow-up they need to do with the actual petitioner, LeBaron, and that just happened a day ago. So LeBaron hasn't even had a chance to respond, and we need that whole process to go through so we can have the information in front of us to continue the hearing and talk and discuss and move it forward. So I just want to make sure everybody understands what's going on, that we're just not kicking this down the road for no apparent reason. Our hands are kind of tied. We don't have any real information that we can continue this forward with. So rather than keep everyone around and shoot the breeze, we'll just have to wait until the next meeting, and hopefully we have enough information at that point to continue. So having said that, we did receive a letter from Robert Mather, and rather than read the whole thing to the same extent, they're looking to continue to the February 16th meeting as well. So I will entertain a motion as such.
I make a well, I can't.
You can't make the motion.
I'll make a motion to continue to the February 16th meeting.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried unanimously, so that will be continued to February 16th too. The rest of the agenda is housekeeping, and I believe that we just have some minutes to approve. We'll do them separately. I'm not sure who was or wasn't at each meeting, but we do have the November minutes to approve. If anyone, or if we have reviewed them and anyone would like to make a motion or comment on them to make any changes. Were you at the November meeting?
I wasn't at the meeting.
It was December, your first one.
Couldn't tell you truthfully. I forgot what I had for breakfast yesterday.
John, Chris Carmichael, and Chris Campbell. So
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
No, you weren't, so
So,
you're off this one. So Carmichael, you were here. You want to make a motion to approve I mean, not Carmichael. Campo, sorry.
I'll make a motion to approve the November 17th minutes.
Okay, and we have someone else who was at the meeting who would like to second, just me? I will second that. So any further discussion? All in favor of approving the minutes? Aye.
Aye.
Excuse me, motion carries. Now we have the December meeting. So again, do we have a motion to accept those, or does anyone have any comments or changes?
I'll make a motion to accept the December 10th minutes.
Anybody? Let's see. Who else was it? You were at December.
Make a
Want to
second.
make a second? There you go.
Make a second.
We got the second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And our next meeting is Thursday, February 16th. Unless anyone else has any other business to come before this board tonight, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I just have one question.
Sure.
The latest plans for LaVerne, are they at the town hall or?
The latest plans, correspondence, anything that can be shared with the public would be at Town Hall and Town Planner's office, which is, you go in the front door to the clerk and to the right.
Right, so would that give you an idea of what's going on? Are all these changes taking place right now that are going back and forth?
It'll still give you a pretty good idea what's going on. The change, what the peer review is doing is they're talking more about calcs and drainage stuff and whatnot. They're not so much design. The design stuff doesn't necessarily change. So, but yeah, if you want to get the most up to date, you can go to the planning board's office and they'll have the information there. Okay. Anybody else have questions? All right. Who's making the motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
We have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned at 7:12.